What's going on, you guys? It is Nightmare bringing you another live commentary of Battlefield 3. This time, Operation Metro. And I'm doing this commentary just so you know I can point out the patch updates for the PS3. They're not released yet on the Xbox 360, unfortunately, but they did finally nerf the infrared sight, so that's a huge thumbs up in my book. You know, I was one who thought the infrared was kind of a cheap, easy mode type thing, but you know, some people would disagree, and that's fine with me. But I just honestly thought it was pretty OP'd. So we're playing Conquest here in Operation Metro, a pretty messed up map. It's not really a map really made for Conquest in my opinion, but it should still be pretty fun. You see, I'm using the PV2000 here. I'm probably not going to use it the entire game just because I'm working on getting the SV98 for the sniper class, and honestly, I do not like the first set of snipers, you know, the SVD and the HK11. Therefore, I don't want to use them. So, fair enough, right? I usually get pissed off when people, you know, take the cheap way out when trying to get snipers, but I honestly now see why they do that. Now, Operation Metro, Conquest, most of the maps on Conquest are pretty big, and they're pretty, like, large, and it's hard to get a lot of kills, but Operation Metro is that one Conquest map that everyone likes getting kills on, including myself. I'm not sure if most people probably know this by now, but I'm just, you know, trying to make this commentary as informative as possible. So, anyway, the update, the Caspian border, the tower that, you know, some snipers hop on, their helicopters and whatnot. Yeah, that is, it's coming, well, in the patch, excuse me, I'm kind of messing up right now, brain farting because I'm in the action, but, now, towards the end of the game, it's gonna fall, which is gonna be insanely awesome. I hope I get hit by it once or twice. Shooting at my teammate like a dumbass. So I figured doing live commentaries are probably a lot easier on Battlefield 3, considering there's no theater mode, which I wish they had one, but and I know I could just record the game now and add my voice later, but I think live commentaries are more fun to watch, and I hope they are. Somebody told me in my last commentary that my voice was kind of fuzzy, and I bet it probably is. You see, I'm not using the greatest mic in the world. I got my mic for $20 at Walmart, so you can probably tell why it's kind of fuzzy. Anyway, getting back into the game, they nerfed the infrared sight, great. They reduced the power on the Scar H. I think that's very pretty bad, actually. I get killed by the Scar H a lot, but it's nothing really I figured was kind of overpowered. I mean, I'm using a PV2000 right now. I mean, how much more underpowered can you get, right? Ooh, unlocked the Cobra for it. Good. I like the Cobra Red Dot sight a lot more than the American Reflex sight, just because, you know, it's a more wide open sight. Place the motion sensor. I've yet to really figure out what the motion sensor does. You know, it helps out a little bit, but it isn't something completely drastic like in Black Ops where it had like that giant. Oh God! Oh, what? I didn't even get a hit marker on that guy. You see, that guy's using the infrared. He's not gonna use it a lot more once the patch comes out and he no longer can see so much orange. You see, they didn't completely get rid of the infrared sight. Get rid of the infrared sight itself. They just kind of made it so that the contrast, the heat signature isn't so much. And by that I mean the enemies or the people you're aiming at aren't like a wicked orange to the point where you can barely, you know, tell that they're human, I guess. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but The fact is that now you'll be able to see them, but they're not going to be as orange as they were. Like completely, their entire body being orange. It's not going to be like that anymore, which is good, because I get killed by the infrared sight a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I think that thing was completely overpowered, and I'm glad they nerfed it. A lot of people are really bitching about it on the Battlefield 3 forums, because what the fuck, that door is closed in my face. Shooting at my teammate again. Good job, Mike. Now we're in a pretty bad position right now. Our team doesn't have Bravo, and the enemy team does. Therefore, it's going to be pretty hard to push up. I see you over there. You see, I did a game on Operation Metro yesterday, and I got 2 triple sprays. Alright. We're making a nice push towards the enemies now. I think this PP2000 it's pretty amazing, actually. You know, the size of the gun itself, and the fact that it doesn't run, you know, the biggest bullet in the world, but it still does a considerable amount of damage, which is something I like. You see right there, if I was using an assault rifle or something, that guy would be gone like, I don't even know, and you know, something to describe. I would say a simile, but simile ends in like or as. Whatever. We're not gonna get into grammar skills with Nightmare, but nice kill there. Love the MP412. One of the best sidearms in the game. God damn you, you bastard. Excuse me, I got a runny nose right now, but goddamn infrared sight. I can't wait for the patch to come out in the Xbox 360. They are also nerfed Stinger missiles, which is good in a way, but bad in another sense of a way. I unlocked this G36C yesterday. Awesome. This is the one gun I was looking forward to getting the most. Wow, that guy got wrecked. I was really looking forward to getting this gun the most since buying Battlefield 3, because I got it in the beta and I didn't get that many kills with it, and this gun is absolutely amazing, and that's why I wanted it so much. And I'm sorry if there's a lot of background noise. I'm pretty sure there will be, but if there is, just let me know and I'll figure out how to fix it in my next commentary. God damn it. He ain't using an infrared. I usually see guys running around with the M249 infrared and suppressor and bipod or foregrip, which is pretty cheap if you ask me. Right now on this G36 I'm rocking a foregrip, a red dot, and a laser sight. I recommend this setup to anyone. I'm just trying to unlock the holographic sight, as I believe the holographic sight is the best sight in the game. Trying to get B here. Come on, team, hop on this shit with me. You see, Operation Metro is a good map on Conquest. It's a really infantry-based only map. There's no vehicles, obviously, because this thing would be a fucking A. Now my audio, I realized, was pretty messed up in my last comm, but anyway, yeah. Operation Metro. It's a good map on Conquest. You need to have B. It's not really a must. Well, it's not really a want. It's a need to have. And I didn't mean to get the RPK. But yeah, it's a must-have on this map. It's like, if you don't have B, it's really hard to push past the choke points and get to Bravo. So, if you have B, you're basically going to be dominating most of the game. Which is why, at this point in time, we are losing the match. And remember, this is a live commentary. I'm just going to post it. I never, ever do a commentary in the second take. Just because that's not really the— what the fuck was that guy doing? God damn it. I hate people who just sit there and block doorways. Obviously, you're gonna die. And of course, we did. See, we still got Bravo, but we're still being pushed, or we're still getting our crap pushed in right now. I think the next thing that needs to nerf gun is the flashlights. Even if like your teammates can't flash you in the eyes with it, I think that'd be good. Because the fact is, a flashlight isn't gonna blind you in broad daylight as much as it would at nighttime. It seems to me like during the daytime it blinds you more. Operation Metro, when I played it on Rush in the beta, you know, down here where it's dark, most of the time you get flashed by the flashlight, but you could still kind of see the guy, and I liked that the way it was. And it seems like now that the full retail game is out, that nobody can even— you can't see the person at all. It's like they're completely a blur of whiteness. Now see, I'm not usually one to complain. I'm usually pretty open-minded about games. I honestly think this is one of the greatest games I ever played. Now it does have its faults, like I've listed a couple times already, but I think it's still great. And also another thing on the PS3 patch is that now when you're dying and you're shooting bullets at people, I'm not sure if this applies to rockets, but if it does, that's awesome. But if you're firing a bullet at someone, like, you know, in this game it has bullet drop on snipers, and you know the bullets actually have to travel. So say you're shooting at someone and the bullets are traveling towards them, and they kill you at the point where they're traveling towards them, they're still gonna eat those bullets now. So if that applies to rockets, that means if you say you're shooting at a tank, then the tank kills you, and your rocket goes off, it's not just gonna disappear straight in midair like it usually does, like it always did in that in Bad Company 2, and it always does that in this game.
I've got an enemy soldier.
Grenade. How long is this commentary? Like 13 minutes? You know, maybe— nah, I don't think we can squeeze the whole game into this. That'd be great if I could, but you know what, if we can keep this under 20 minutes, I'll record the whole game. I hope you guys haven't gotten bored yet and shut the video off, because that'd stink. I try to be as, you know, as good of a— fudge. I try to be as entertaining as I can, but you know, doing commentary isn't as easy as it looks. I mean, you know, if you got a lot of audacity and you're really good at talking, then I guess this will be pretty easy for you. And I love doing this. I find it like not as hard as it was a while ago, but now that I have 114 subscribers, it really helps. I mean, I didn't even think I'd get past 100 subs, and thank you guys for subbing. It means a lot to me. And thanks for clicking those ads. They've made like $3 this week. My team is pushing forward a little bit too much right now, And you know, I'm following them just because if I sit up there, I'm not gonna get into the action. But I honestly think these guys shouldn't have pushed up as far as they did. One thing I can always suggest for you guys to do on any map, any mode, is to hit that spot button, man. It's really gonna help your team. It really, really is. You see, sometimes I just spam the spot button just so you know I can see people. You see that? I wouldn't have saw that guy otherwise, and the A91 just took me out. I did unlock the A91. Amazing gun. Amazing gun. I used it a lot in the beta, and I used it a lot also in this game, and I have like 150 kills with it or something like that. A91's one of my favorite guns, and I don't know, I love the G36C a lot more, but I'm not using Engineer right now because I tried to save that guy. Oh man, I tried. M40A5 with a suppressor, level 6. Damn, man, he gets stuff done. I honestly cannot snipe at all in this game, at least with those semi-automatic sniper rifles. I really think those things should just get unnerfed. So anyway, earlier, before I completely went off subject like 5 times, they're patching the Stinger missile for the PS3 for now, and you know, I don't know when the Xbox get this update, but they're nerfing the Stinger missile, and they're not nerfing the Stinger. What am I talking about? Actually, yeah, they're nerfing the Stinger missile, or they're making the attack helicopters and jets better. I'm not sure which one it is, but now the Stinger is going to do considerably a little bit less damage than it did before, which is good for some of the newer pilots who don't really know how to fly helicopters, who don't really know how to fly jets, who are asking for that private match modes where they can actually learn. And I'm all for that too. If they want to add that, they can do that, no problem, no questions asked. And I think this guy's about to get shanked. Yes, he was. But as I was saying, yeah, they're trying to do that. Yeah, get pwned. They're trying to make it so that some of the newer pilots can actually get the stuff done, you know, in the air, and they can actually learn how to fly without, you know, being in the air for like 2.5 milliseconds. See, the first time I tried to fly, I was one of those people. I was one of those guys who got up in the air, tried to figure out the controls, and crashed. Considerably though, the jets are pretty similar to the 1943 jets. I mean, planes, I mean. So it's not really a big deal to me. But helicopters were hard to learn. I'll admit that. Helicopters are really, really different than they were in Bad Company 2. You can actually roll them, and you can, you know, your pitch is completely different, and the buttons are different, and I wasn't completely used to that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this commentary. It's an 18-minute commentary, so if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, and hit an ad if you want to. I went 18-10, pretty good game. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Nightmare, and peace out.